أحمد الرب لأنه صالح.
Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about the most evil thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This is the most evil ideology I've ever come across. I remember the day I crossed it, I was literally shaking. I couldn't believe there was an entire group on the internet who believes this stuff, who goes around and spreads it to other gullible men. These kind of people are super evil. And the ideology they subscribe to is Black Pill. Now, Black Pill, for those who are unfamiliar with the term, basically means that your dating life is based on your genetics. And if you lost a genetic lottery, then dating is possible for you. Like, I could not believe the things that these guys are saying. These guys are such losers. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. Like, I can't even, legitimately. They go around saying, oh, genetics play a big role in your dating. They play the whole role, your height, your face, your race. Those things are the true things that matter to women, not confidence or personality or money or anything else. Yes, these losers, this idiots seriously believe that. I legit could not believe that some people believe like that. There's an entire group on the internet who doesn't believe the stuff that I believe. Oh my goodness, I legitimately am shaking, still shaking. So, the Black Pill basically is inherently evil because it's telling you that it's not your fault. What do you mean it's not your fault? Like, I know when I went and I had problems with dating, and I went to the internet, and when I said some stuff like that, I remember some loser coming across to tell me, oh, don't worry, man, it's really not your fault. You just were given a bad hand, you know. You're short, you're bald, you are the non-white race, and some other stuff that he started saying, and I legit couldn't believe it. Like, up until that point, everybody was telling me that I'm a bad person, that have a bad personality, and that I must fix my bad personality, how women can magically sense that I must post misogynist comments. I don't know what comments is worse, but those guys must be right. I must be doing something wrong, like legitimately. And this guy just comes here and tells me, oh, don't worry, you're not a bad person. It's just that you lost a genetic lottery. Like, wow. Are you seriously trying to tell me that it's not my fault? Oh my goodness. Like, these people are so dumb. Going around telling them, go hate yourself. It is not your fault. What do you mean, go hate yourself? What do you mean I'm not a misogynist? Get out of here. Like, legitimately, guys. They go around also saying, here's some statistics that I found, and they post some research, some actual scientific research, and that was the point that I truly started to shake. Like, this is a really big problem. Do you guys know there's an entire encyclopedia of articles and research that actually confirm the Black Pill? Like, science has a huge misogyny problem, legitimately. I couldn't believe what I was reading. The science actually said that women prioritize looks or personality, and I legit couldn't believe what I was reading. The amount of misogyny in those researchers, like, I bet those researchers must be boomers because they're still stuck in the past, you know, where it was normal to be bigots. So, they go around saying, here's your proof. Here is the proof of the BP. And I'm just sitting like, how is that any proof? How can that explain the one person that I know? That one person happens to be me, by the way. Like, if that is really the case, well, how come I know guys that actually do get women? That one being myself. Everyone is going around saying, oh, you're short, you're not wide, you're bald, and whatever also this nonsense that these losers are saying to me. And I'm sitting here like, if that's really the case, then how come I'm married right now? That's right, you idiots. I am married right now. And the reason that I'm married is because I worked on myself. Something that none of you ever did. I finished a prestigious university. I work hard. I grinded every single day and now have, my own apartment. I have a lot of money. I have, I even managed to open my own company. And because I work hard, women started noticing it. I know for a damn fact because before I grinded this hard, no woman wanted me. I was a kissless virgin before I met my wife, and I met her when I was like 35. And I'm telling you right now, it really was not that big of a deal. So what if you're a kissless virgin? I was a kissless virgin until I was 35, and I'm turned out to be completely fine. You know? And how can I know that I won? Because my wife appreciates it, have, my own place, my own company, a lot of money. I just know it. And those men out there who get by because you're good looking, those men are the true losers. We, the kissless virgins who grind hard every single day, are the real winners, are the real chads. I know it because if that was really not the case, then how come my wife became my wife, not his wife? No, he actually goes around. He cheated on my wife when I went in a relationship. And I see him in today. He cannot actually get married at all because he constantly gets new relationships over and over and over again with hundreds and hundreds of women. And he just cannot settle down. He just gets more and more. When sometimes he dates like 5 women at the same time. I've seen it also. I know that guy very well. And I'm the real winner in here. You and some losers must realize this. I am the actual winner because that woman chose me, okay? That woman is now my wife. If I was worse than him, then she would be married to him, okay? And not only that, but her kids that she had with him would actually gravitate towards him, not towards me. I take care of the kids. So I'm actually the real dad of those children. That's what you inkwells must realize. My marriage is absolutely fantastic right now. My wife says herself that she appreciates me. She appreciates the fact that I'm not pushing her, to have sex with me. And I don't really need to, I can just continue using OnlyFans like I have so far, I can just donate my money to hardworking women who are actually offering some great service they don't mind. My wife said, no sex before marriage, and she wanted to be traditional now, focus on kids and being a stay-at-home wife, and I actually appreciate that. That isn't real traditional woman right there, Sadly, because of her past relationships, she cannot, do the stuff that she did for her previous boyfriends. She cannot, cook meals for me. She cannot sleep with me, She prefers to be now celibate and strong feminist, independent feminist who will not do what I tell her to. And I fully support that. And I'm absolutely positive that it's because I respect women a lot that I wanted life. I'm married and you losers are not. Why should anybody take your research that you found online seriously, or anything out there that was done by scientists and researchers, when I am married and you are not? That's right. You are still a kissless virgin. I am not. Chickmating, well, I have a wife and you don't. It's because I work hard, unlike you. I work hard in my life, and women grew to appreciate that. I won. This was actually another reason why I wanted life, because some guy who claimed to be black pill said, here's some black pill science for you. Here's some research, what attracts women. And I just said, why on earth would I want to take any advice from you when you don't get women? Of course, I decided to take advice from a guy who gets women. So I asked him, what is your secret? And he told me, just be confident, bro. He works for me all the time. You see, it's really that simple. Just be confident. What are you going around researching all this stuff? It's working for him all the time. Confidence is key, I guarantee you, to all of you, that there has to be a reason, unrelated to your looks why you cannot get women. I guarantee there is always a reason. I'm not saying that looks don't matter, but for every single person on the planet, there has to be a reason unrelated to his looks why he cannot attract women. That is what you black pillars must realize. So you black pillars going around telling young men how they should not hate themselves because they lost the genetic lottery, how they're not a bad person, or how they're not lazy. You people are vile. And I have to fight against you with all of my free time. I go on Twitter, I go on Reddit, and now I'm here on YouTube to constantly fight every single man who claims that he cannot get women. Even if he doesn't explicitly say that he's black-pilled, I know for a fact that every single man out there who cannot get women has a terrible personality. I know it. A woman will sleep with you if you have a nice personality and just confidence, and if you don't, then she will not sleep with you. That is really the only reason why. And I have to shame every single man out there who cannot get women to tell them, work on your personality and keep grinding, you lazy bastard. That is my goal in life. That is something I want to spend my free time on. And I have to destroy the black girl. This is evil, the most evil ideology on the planet. Bye-bye.